So I'm installing my Chinalacewig wig. And as you guys can see, this is a super duper black wig. I did dye this hair. I used Revlon box color, which is like $2.99. You can get it at Walmart to get this solid black. It wasn't natural black, but it wasn't dark enough for me, you know? So I wanted something a little darker. So I'm just installing it. And you guys have seen me do this process so many times before. Make sure you check the description box for details on this unit. This video is sponsored by Chinalacewig Wigs. They sent me this wig to review. And now I'm just going to take my alcohol. I'm just going to clean up after installing. This is a step that I rarely show, but I do that. And then also I'm just plucking and thinning out the hairline to make it look more natural. This video is going to be baby hair on fleek, okay? Now you guys have seen me do frontals without the baby hair. You've seen me do frontals with a little bit of baby hair, but we are going all out with this baby hair, okay? We're going to have baby hairs everywhere. It's going to be on fleek. My whole hairline is going to be baby hair down. So be prepared, hun. I'm going for like a 90s look today. I just wanted something kind of like, I don't know. I've been watching like a lot of music videos from the 90s, so I was just really inspired. I'm really going for like a TLC type of look today. So, you know, like something like TLC would do. So I'm just tying my hair down. So I'm about to get into this makeup look. So of course I'm gonna prime my face, which you guys have seen me do this so many times. Then I'm also going to take Milk of Mag, and I just put it on my nose. So I'm about to get into doing my brows. I like to take the Milani 2-in-1 concealer. I'm going to take LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I've always put it on the back of my hand to allow it to kind of semi-dry. Taking my angle brush. Now I'm just finishing up my brows. My brows came out weird to me today. I don't know what it is. Maybe not to y'all, but to me, I'm like, what the hell, Kiana? Girl, what are you doing? What is you doing? So I'm just priming my lids. And I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible. Is this a foundation or is this a BB cream? I think it's a BB cream. It's super lightweight. That's why I kind of use it as a base. But I'm working that in. Right now my combination is the Infallible by L'Oreal, and then Fit Me, and then Black Opal. That's the plug right now. This is currently my foundation routine. Those 3 foundations. So in the L'Oreal Infallible, I'm 209 Caramel, and then in the Fit Me, I'm tan caramel, and then in the Black Opal, I'm the Topaz. Topaz is the color for that one. So I'm just going in, I'm highlighting. And you guys, when I highlight and contour and all that, I don't do it to make my face look smaller. I do it because I think it just brings my makeup together. So people are like, I could probably get a more slimmer face if I was to if I was to contour differently, but that's not why I contour. Like, I'm not trying to make myself look completely different by doing my makeup. I'm not a big fan of that. I like it to look simple, effortless, and simplistic. I'm not trying to create a whole nother person. Lord. That's why when you guys see me without makeup, there's no dramatic change. I just look younger. But I don't look like a totally different person. I'm just not a big fan of that, okay? To the girls out there that's all about the cake face, go ahead, girl, do your thing. But for me, I just like how I do my makeup the way I do it, okay? So I'm using the Retro Love palette. This is an Anastasia knockoff. This palette was $10 from Hush, girl. Go ahead and download the app. Use my discount code. I believe it's Yanni. I don't know. But yeah, I've been using their palettes lately, and I've been just practicing creating different looks and stuff, and I like their palettes. So the quality of the palette is like Morphine, if you guys have ever used like a Morphine palette. But the only thing though is that this company pretty much copies higher brands. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I mean, they make it affordable for people like me, broke people like me, to buy them, okay? So go ahead, download the app Hush, spend your little $10, girl, and get you this knockoff palette. So I'm just using my Shiny blush, and I'm just gonna highlight my face, and after that I'm gonna slap on my elf. Oh shoot, I forgot my lashes are Kiss. They're Kiss Envy, and they're the wispy lashes. And then I'm also putting on mascara on my bottom lash and then on my top lash as well. And then I'm taking the elf lip plumber and I'm just plumbing my lips, glossing them up. And now we're about to move into the hair. Baby hairs are in full effect. So I'm just using my eyebrow razor. And I cut a little too much on this side, but it's alright. We about to finesse, bro. You'll see. You gotta finesse your mistakes or your F-ups in life, period. With hair, with anything. Like, I effed up my brow, but you see we finessing that in this video, hun. So I actually liked how this turned out. Like, I low-key wouldn't mind just wearing it like that, but that defeats the whole purpose of this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and style it for you guys. And I'm just flattening out the top to make it super flat. And we about to cut this. We about to chop it up. Lately I just been loving the shears. I don't know why. I just been loving it. So I'm about to create a little layer or whatever, which as I was creating this video, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. In the beginning, I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do a side bob. I was gonna go for one side longer than the other, but then I was like, that's too basic. And then I started playing around with it, and I'm like, okay, I'm really feeling this baby hair. I was still cutting at this point, and honestly, like, I could have left it like this because it was cute, but I wanted to actually style it for you guys, so I did an actual style. But look at the chop, it's so cute. So you're about to see what I come up with. Like, the baby hair was just giving me a different type of vibe. That's why I was like, you know what, I need to do something with it. So I'm just cutting. I'm just perfecting my cut at this point because I'm a perfectionist. Now we're about to curl it, and at this point I'm like, what can I do? What can I do, honey? And I was like, ooh, that turned out cute. And I was like, ooh, I wouldn't mind doing an updo. At this point I was like, ooh, I wouldn't mind doing an updo. But I was like, I don't want it all up. Y'all about to see. The style is cute. Well, you guys saw in the beginning of this video. I forgot. But y'all about to see how I came up with the style because I literally made it up on the fly, hun. Okay. So I'm just curling and spraying. Y'all, I'm like obsessed with big sexy hairspray. I'm like obsessed with that stuff. Like I sleep with it at night. Like my wig be on my nightstand and then I'll be sleeping with the sexy hairspray. Like seriously, it's the best stuff ever. I love it.
But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her.
So I'm just finishing up the style, and on my last video there was like a debate about whether or not you should do the Sally Hansen or continue to use your foundation on your lace frontal. I'm using the Sally Hansen. I used it in this video. I feel like it makes a big difference. I don't like the idea of foundation because it gets cakey, and the Sally Hansen does not get cakey. It doesn't get messy. It doesn't stick to your cap and all of that. Like, it's just not messy. It's not on your pillowcase. Sally Hansen is better. It's water resistant. It's not meant to come off, if that makes sense. So I recommend it. You don't have to use it. It's what I use. I use it in this video. Y'all will be seeing me use it all the time. Like, it's the plug. You don't have to use it. Okay, I don't know why people want to argue with me about it. I'm like, it's really not that serious, girl. But anyway, I'm going to be using it on myself, my clients, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.
But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back